Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Hi, Jury. Hello, Vinesis. Good to see you all. Hey, Natalia. Hello, Holly. See if we get some more people here. Hello, user 2957. Good to see you. We have a new lesson today, so we'll be talking together, practicing our English, and working on something new today. Hello, user 2WDW. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Hi, Monica. Welcome. Hello, Nay. Hello, user 5673. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. Hello, IBB5. My name is Legend. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well, too. Hello, Bogdan. Monica, I'm doing fine, thank you. I hope you're doing well, too. Oh, it's my pleasure. Hello, Pulaski. Do you use phonics? We try to pronounce things. We don't use the phonics as part of the lesson. Hello, good to see you, Lucas. Hello, Rosa. Hello, Paula. IRY from Moldova. Very nice. Hello, Lisa. Oh, and thank you for the roses. Thank you, Mr. UserCom. Thank you very much for the roses. Hello, Mom. Momco. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got a Babbity Rabbity. Thank you very much for the Babbity Rabbity and the lightning bolt. Oh, and a finger heart too. Thank you very much. I'm doing fine, IRY 245. How about yourself? Hello, Pasha. Welcome. Yeah, hi, Ina from Ukraine. Welcome. And Uni from Ukraine. Very, very nice. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. Hello, Graciela. Today we'll be talking about personal information, how to talk about your personal information. We will not ask you for your personal information, but we will talk about how to talk about personal information if you need to in the future. I'm doing good, Mr. UserCom. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well too. Oh, thank you, TT. I try to be friendly if I can. Hello, Tunes, I think it says. Thank you very much. Hello. I'm doing very well, thanks. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, welcome. Welcome. You are Kurdish. Very nice. I'm doing well, Bahez. I hope you're doing well too. Ah, and Sabrina from Germany. Welcome, welcome. And Olia from Germany. Welcome. We're happy to have you all here. And Emma from Ukraine. There's Rafael from Brazil. Welcome. Ilamate. Hello, Ilamate. Oh, Adolfo from Brazil. Welcome. Amalamar from Libya. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. I'm doing fine, thank you. Oh, well, welcome for your first time, Junior. We're happy that you decided to watch our stream today. Thank you. Yes, the subject is about yourself. You don't have to tell us more. That's okay. But if you need to in the future, you can, and I'll explain shortly. Hello, Christian. I'm doing well. How are you? And Jolan from Libya or Latvia. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Ukraine. I'm glad to see and hear you, Emma, too. Hello from Romania, Nukan. Ah, and Vinicius from Kurdistan. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. I am not a native English speaker, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Oh, it's my pleasure, Alex. Welcome, Ukraine. Hey, good morning, Oat. I hope you're having a good morning there. Oh, hello from UAE, Abu. Welcome. Very many people. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy to see you here today. Today, talking about personal information. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what you might need is practicing English on a daily context for sure. So think about yourself, and we'll talk about the words that describe who you are. Oh, welcome, Kuwait. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Sonny, for the compliment. I appreciate it. I hope it helps people. Ah, okay, Wibdo from Kurdistan. Welcome, welcome. All right, well, welcome. So number one, let's see, what is some information about ourselves that we can tell other people, or if you want a job, for example, maybe in school you need to give your information. Oh, thank you, Russ, for the weights. Thank you very much. Oh, and Taka, thank you for the basketballs. Thank you so much, Taka. Thank you very much. We do have a goal today of some basketballs. Oh, Artur, thank you. Thank you for the roses. Thank you very much, everybody. This is nice. Oh, that's good. We'll see. You can help your children with English. That's great. Oh, Taka is a hairdresser. Very nice. Oh, thank you, user, for the roses. Thank you so much for those. Wow, that's great. We appreciate it. Hello, Poin from Thailand. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, Russ, thank you for the basketballs. Yes, that helps very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I wish I could visit Kurdistan. I think I won't be able to for some time, but thank you for the invitation. Chile! Hey, Kari from Chile. Laura from Italy. Welcome, welcome. User from Ukraine. Oh, and thank you, Adolfo, for the roses. Thank you for that. We appreciate that. I'm doing fine today. Thank you. And Noan from France. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, welcome, welcome. Furcha from Mexico. Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. And Spelkers. Yeah, welcome, welcome. We have Brazil, Algeria, Saudi Arabia, Misha from Saudi, Amin from Algeria. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, no, I do not speak Spanish. I'm sorry. I didn't learn much when I was growing up, unfortunately. Oh, welcome, Poland. Good to see you here. Thank you very much for your compliments. I appreciate that. Oh, and from the Georgian Republic, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you here. And from Russia, too, welcome. So we're talking about personal information today. Just think about it for yourself. But of course, maybe number one is our name, right? You might be asked about your name. What if you have to write information about yourself? Of course, most important is your name. But let's think about how many ways can you tell someone your name? Now, what do I mean? What do I mean by this, do you think? Well, thank you. Yeah, see, many of you are doing it now. That's one way. Yeah, one way, what you're doing right now. You can type your name. That's good. Very good. You could also print your name with a pen, right? You could write your name. Let's see. Print. Let's see. Let me get a piece of paper here. Print your name. Let me write something here. There, see? You can print your name using the letters, using the English letters. Now, if you're together with someone, you could say your name. Like, my name is Legend. Say your name. Say. We speak, we talk, we say our name. Oh, whisper your name. You could do that. That would be part of say, I think. Usually, if we're talking to someone about a job or at school, maybe we just say your name. Of course, when writing or talking, we need to spell your name. So, how do you spell your name? Oh, I spell my name Legend. Legend. Spell your name Legend. Legend. My name is Legend. Oh, very good, Maria. Maria. That's right. Teresa. Teresa. Oh, hello, widow, 25 years old. Abdullah, hi. Welcome, Abdullah. We're happy to see you here. Hi, Justin. You could show your name with a name tag. Right, so somebody would have to print your name or write your name on the name tag. That's right. Another way might be to sign your name, which could be different from printing your name. Usually, we sign something with a signature. So, if I sign my name, it might not look like the letters, but maybe something like this, right? Ah, there we go. Amai, Omar, Amai, Omar. Thank you, Winka, for the basketballs. Thank you very much. So you often need to sign your name on some papers, right? Thank you very much, Winka, for those basketballs. We appreciate it. So your signature maybe looks different from printing your name. Raina, welcome, Raina. Good to see you. Yes, and we're trying to accumulate basketballs today. Basketballs. Oh, we thank everybody for the basketballs today. We're trying to reach our goal. It looks like maybe over more than 1,000 basketballs, if possible. Federico, welcome, Federico. Good to see you. Good to see you. And I'm not able to translate Russian, unfortunately, but welcome. Welcome, Azerbaijan. Good to see you. Talking about personal information today and how we talk about personal information. For example, if you need to fill out or write in a form a piece of paper that has your information, understand what the different parts are, the different pieces of information that you have. Oh, thank you, Julia. Thank you, Julia, very much. We appreciate the basketballs. Thank you. Wow, that's great. Thank you very much for the basketballs. Oh, hello, Peloteros. I am from America. I live in the USA. Hello, Mauricio. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. And we'll also talk about the parts of a name. What do we call the different parts of the name in English? Ah, Ra from Tunjay from Azerbaijan. Welcome. Hello, Hilda. Welcome. I'm doing fine. Thank you, Ra. Or Turif. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you very much. And we'll talk about the parts of a name. Oh, welcome, Shaksan from Iraq. And Anna from Poland. Doing okay here. How are you doing? And Farana, welcome, Farana. Doing okay here. Which state am I in? I'm in Georgia, the United States state of Georgia. It's in the southeast of the USA. Oh, welcome, Ella from Italy. So many people. Oh, this is great. Thank you very much. Oh, from Libya user. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're happy to have you here, and I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Philippines and Venezuela and Ukraine. So talking about the parts of the name, do you already know the different parts of the name? Wow, so many people. Thank you so much. If you're new and you've never watched us before, if you enjoy watching our live stream, please follow us. And if you really like us, please subscribe too. We'll be happy to stay in communication with you. You'll know when we go live again as well. Thank you all very much for coming here. Yeah, I would like to explain the different parts of the name. For example, your first name. This could be different for some cultures, but in English, we have a first name. There you go, exactly, Blandin. First name and family name. Very good. Now, some cultures, like many English people, oh, thank you very much for the roses. Yanexis, thank you very much for that. We appreciate the roses. And Yulia, thank you for the roses. We appreciate it. So many messages going by. So you're right. There is first name and family name. Now, some cultures, we also have a middle name. Is that right? Maybe there is no middle name sometimes, right? But it's popular, often in English names. Maybe you have many names. Ah, surname. I saw that too. That's good. So you're right. In English names, usually first name, the middle name, and of course, the last name or family name. Oh, there you go. Good. Sometimes these forms or these papers that if they ask for your name, they'll ask for let's see, your first name, maybe just the middle initial or the first letter of the middle name. So you don't have to write all of your middle name if you have one. You could just use one letter. Okay, I can give an example. Let me make a name here. One moment, please. I'm going to go ahead and write something here. And I don't know who this is. I'm just making up a name. If I can write. There we go. It looks a little messy. I'm sorry. But if there is a person named Bill Henry Smith, Bill would be the first name. Henry would be the middle name. And of course, Smith would be the last name or the family name. Family or last name. Now, if Bill Smith was asked to write his name and they only want his middle initial, he might write it like Bill H. Smith. Like this, where he has his first name, his middle initial. Oh, thank you, Elena, for the roses. Thank you very much. And then his family name or last name, Smith. Thank you all. Oh, thank you, PPTW, for the lightning bolt. Wow, so great. Thank you so much. And 1000 Christian, thank you very much. Thank you for that. It's my pleasure, Gabe. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And let me see. So we have our first name. Thank you for the roses, Kosti Linuter, and thank you for the rabbit. Yes, 1000 Christian. Thank you for the babbity rabbity. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Fargo. Wow, so many. Thank you so much. Ellie and Love Serves. Thank you very much for the roses. This is nice. Oh, watching from Guatemala. Great. Thank you so much. Have trouble pronouncing the word word. Yeah, well, listen and just try to practice. See if your sound can be like what you hear. Of course, it can depend on which accent or who you are listening to. I say word. Word. And that probably sounds different from some other people that say that word too. Now, what's some more information? What is some other information we might tell people if we're trying to get a job or have to write our information in school or some other place? Uzbekistan, welcome. And welcome, South Africa. Welcome, welcome. Be confident. That's right. You should be confident. Your birth date. That's right. That would be another piece of information, wouldn't it? Oh, hello, Thailand and Philippines. Insta, thank you for the roses. Thank you very much for that. And Chile. So many people. Thank you so much for that. We're happy to have you here. And Hernandez with the basketballs. Thank you so much. We are trying to get our goal in basketballs up here. But we're just happy to have you here. Thank you so much, Hernandez. We love it. Costi, thank you for the roses. And Hernandez with those basketballs. Very nice. We have people from Ukraine all over. And Natty Maggot with the roses again. Nice, thank you. More from Kostiakos. And Mary Mar, thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. And Hayalim with basketballs. Yakswi, I don't know if I'm saying that right, with roses. And Patty with basketballs. Thank you very much for that. We are so happy. It's about time, I think, for a song. We're so happy right now. Hello, Cyprus. Rain, thank you so much for the roses. We appreciate it. Fargo, thank you for the roses. All right, let's see if my throat is ready for a song here. We'll take a short break while we sing, all right? Let's see, one moment. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Our sunshine, yes. Thank you all very much. I hope your ears are still feeling okay after listening to me. But it makes me happy to sing sometimes. Thank you all very much. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to help make it fun, a little bit fun anyways. Oh, wow, we've got more lightning bolts from Ersta and Ruang Viria with the TikTok. Thank you very much. Erisa with more roses. Wow, thank you so much for those. We do appreciate it. Galaya, ice cream. Yeah, and Kartopale with roses, yes. And Katie, yeah, okay, very nice. There we go. Yeah, I have the TikTok hat on. I love it. And more basketballs. Yes, so nice. Yeah, Kostiakos with the roses. So many. Thank you very much. Natasha, thank you for the roses. We appreciate that very much. We appreciate that, Natasha. And D3Z40 with some roses. Kostya with the roses. Wow, just so many. We're so happy to have you here. We're talking about personal information today, and everybody is being great. I just love it. You mentioned birth date was one thing. Another thing, Namba, thank you for the roses. We might also talk about our address, right? Where you live or work. That would be another one. Where am I from? I'm from Georgia, here in the United States of America. Hello, Venezuela, Marisold, I think, if I say that a little bit good. Oh, thank you from Brazil. Failgo, wow, thank you very much for that, Failgo. It's corn. Thank you for the corn, Failgo. Greetings, Germany, and lightning from Natasha. Thank you for the lightning very much. Thank you, everybody who's here. We appreciate it. If this is your first time, welcome. And Talyushku, sorry, thank you very much for that. We appreciate the gift. Thank you very much. And many comments are going by fast, so please forgive me. Thank you, Failgo, for the soccer ball. Please forgive me if I don't see your comment. I'm trying. Yeah, thank you for the glasses. We like those too. Those are fun. Oh, hello, Vietnam. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody. Gemi, thank you for the roses, Gemi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we appreciate everyone who's here. If this is your first time, welcome. We are happy to have you here. Thank you, Ace, or Asil, for the roses. And Genmi for the roses. Failgo with the lightning. Thank you very much for that. D3Z40 with roses. Thank you, thank you. Erisa with roses. Thank you very much. Oh, and greetings from Haiti. Very nice. Thank you. Natasha, lightning bolts. Thank you very much. We might talk about our address and our birthday. Yes, Alvis, thank you very much for the roses. We appreciate. And Nuig Vera, thank you for the roses. Thank you very much. And Fail got with TikToks. Wow, very nice. This is great. We're so happy to see you here. What time is it where we live? It is 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Thank you, Asil, and thank you, Alvis, for the roses. So happy to see you all. Welcome, Hungary. And Trinidad and Tobago, Austria. Whoa, okay, in your part of the world, it's 3:38 a.m. Yeah, halfway around the world from us. All right. So address is one thing we could learn about. We'll talk about the address now after. Thank you, Arisa. Thank you for the roses. Vietnam, welcome, Nian. So we'll talk about the different parts of an address too. Thank you, Aziro, Miza. Thank you for the roses. Welcome, welcome, Azerbaijan. Welcome, Albania. Welcome, welcome. So happy to see so many people in Kosovo, Philippines, also South Africa. Thank you for the roses, Eben, or Abina. Yaxwi, roses, and Ape, 35. Thank you very much. Can you think of the different parts of the address? Thank you, user, for the roses. We appreciate that. And China, welcome, China. MT. Thank you very much for the gift. And the hat and mustache. Very nice. All right. And lightning bolts too. Angola. Binchen with the roses. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, what are the different parts of an address? Yes, there are a lot of comments going by. Oh, past your bedtime? If you need to sleep, please have a good sleep. We're happy that you decided to spend some time with us here today. Thank you, Eben, for the roses. Thank you very much for that. Anap, thank you. Thank you, Anap, for the roses. Thank you very much. Oh, my country is America. I'm in the United States of America. And Kazakhstan, welcome. Parts of the address. One part would be the street address. There you go, some town and the country. Those would be all good things. Region and district. Which state? That's right. I'm in Georgia in the United States. Thank you, Dika, with the roses. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but welcome and thank you for the roses. Street address would be part of it. Thank you again, Dika. Thank you for the roses. Greece, welcome. And Kazakhstan again, welcome. And Hungary also. More from Greece. You might have an apartment number, right? If your home is one of many different homes in one big building, maybe. So you need to know the apartment number. Thank you all. Oh, thank you for the roses. Thank you very much. So your street address, maybe an apartment number. No, not everyone has an apartment number, of course. And I've seen many of you already say that you need to tell your city for the information, right? Thank you all very much for the roses, Ruenga. There we go, a good example. Apartment number 13, you might need to say that, Donicello. That's right. Pool, thank you, Pool, for the finger heart. And Pan with the roses, thank you. Let's see how we're doing on our basketball goal here. I think we're doing pretty good there. But we're trying to collect basketballs today. And we appreciate the gifts. We're happy to have everybody here. And if you're new, if you have not seen us live before, think about following us. Then next time when we go live, you'll be notified as well. And maybe subscribe as well. Thank you so much. All right. So the apartment number, the city. Thank you, Miss, for the roses. Thank you very much. Welcome, Cerne from France. The hats, yes. Oh, Carla, thank you, Carla. Thank you very much for those roses. Creole with the roses too. Thank you very much. And Ruang, it looks like, what is that? Pizza or something. Very nice. Thank you. Julia, thank you for the roses. Thank you. And Yaswi with the basketballs. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you for the basketballs. My apartment number is 801. That's right. You might have to write 801 for apartment number then. Failgo, thank you for the corn. Thank you. And Thailand, Waranum. And welcome, Georgia, as well. Happy to have you here. And I've seen several of you already mention you must write or put your state or province. Welcome, Portugal. Super clean. If your country has what might be a state or a province, you might be asked for that as well. Thank you, Carla, for the TikTok. Thank you very much. And welcome, Poland. Good to see you. There you go. Yeah, in Germany. Yeah, Quebec, Canada, an example. Good. Very good. Hello from Nairobi, Kenya. Welcome, welcome. Raim, thank you for the lightning. We appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Tempera, Finland, if I saw that correctly. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I need to get some more tea. So, right, on a form or a paper, information paper, Fado, thank you very much for the roses. You might need to talk about your state or your province. Oh, look at that, the Easter eggs. Those look so fun. Thank you very much. You might also need to write about your zip code or postal code, right? That helps know more closely where your address is, where your street address will be within your country. Oh, thank you, Gaga. Thank you for the roses. And of course, zip codes and postal codes may look a little different depending on which country you're from, right? Oh, it's my pleasure to spend my time here and help a little bit anyways. So yeah, your state or province with your zip code or postal code, those might be important. Oh, thank you, Piku. Thank you for the cloud bread. There you go. Yeah, you might be asked for your zip code on some forms. That's right. Zip and postal code is really the same, I think. Oh, thank you for the ice cream, TT. And Piku with some lightning. Thank you very much for that. There you go. Yeah, some different ways to write the postal codes depending on which country you're from. Yeah, some countries have only numbers, but other countries might have some letters in their postal codes. So it will be different depending on which country you're from. And thank you, Megalucy, with the roses. Thank you very much for that. Forwarding information is prohibited. That could be, yeah, that's possible. But yeah, I don't ask everybody here to tell me. Don't tell everybody your real personal information. If you want to practice, it's okay. But please don't tell us your real information if you don't want to. Yeah, zip code, that would be a good example. Daria, thank you for the TikTok. Thank you so much. Ethiopia, welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you. And yeah, Tico with the ice cream. Wow, thank you very much for that. Getting so many gifts. We love it. Hello, hello. And some other pieces of information. Somebody mentioned birthday earlier. We'll be getting to that as well, I'm sure. You might need to talk about your phone number. So we'll talk about the different parts of a phone number. Can you name the different parts of a phone number in English? Romies, thank you for the roses. Thank you very much. Hello, Penny from Greece. Good to see you. The level of the language lessons is not exactly beginner. Because we can't communicate directly, it's difficult for us to set a specific level. We're just practicing. Thank you, McPink, for the wave. Thank you very much. There we go. Country code would be part. That would be one part. What's another part of the phone number? If I missed it anyways. The digits, that's right. Can you think of another part of the phone number? Maybe you don't have this in some countries. It may be different depending on which country you're from. Failgo, thank you. Thank you for that. For the enjoy music. Hello, Latvia, Olsevska, welcome, welcome. And Azula, hello. Rui Pro from Brazil, Marta from Poland. Oh, thank you so much. Country code and the digits. There you go. Different country codes. That's an important part if we're calling other places in the world. Yeah, the messages are very fast. I don't see everybody, but I appreciate you all participating. Thank you for helping me today. Oh, welcome, Tano from Georgia. So here's an example. At least here in America, we do have the country code, and this can be many different numbers, right? Depending on which country. Some countries have an area code. And then there's the digits or the phone number. So this would be an example of a phone number. You might get asked this information on a form or some paper if you're writing something in America. In your country, it might be different, of course, in English. But this would be an example of what we would see on American phone numbers or in English phone numbers. Thank you, KK, for the roses. Thank you. And welcome, Guatemala. Rosie from Guatemala. Now, how many different kinds of phone numbers do we usually have? There's a good example from Fado. Thank you, Fado, for that. Vegas, thank you for the lightning. And Cowl, thank you, Cowl, for the gift. We appreciate that. Oh, really? Same thing for another country? It might be. I just don't want to assume that every country's the same. I think there may be some differences in other countries. Failgo, thank you, Failgo, for the mini speaker. Different kinds of phone numbers we have. Perhaps a home phone, a work phone, maybe a cell phone. Oh, and your problem is the sentences. Okay, we'll have to practice some sentences at some time too. Landline. Yeah, that's another name we often give to our home phone. At least that's what I've heard. It usually means a home phone or a phone that has a line. It's not a mobile phone. And you have one phone that you use for everything. Many people do these days. You're right. So maybe it's the same phone number for all of these. I think cell phone and mobile phone are the same thing to me anyways. It's just a different way of saying the same thing. You don't use home phones in France now. I think many people are not using those anymore. Oh, I live in the United States of America in the state of Georgia, Italiano. Thank you. Yes, I agree. It's coconuts. I agree. I think cell phone and mobile phone are the same. Hey, Robson from Brazil. Oh, I missed a question. I'm sorry. They went by very fast. Rose, thank you for the roses. Rose Baby sent us some roses. Thank you very much. Hi, Sabu. I'm not sure I understood the question. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Marogo. Thank you very much. Okay, you understand well, but have trouble speaking. That can be a problem, I understand. It just takes practice. If you can listen and practice saying what you hear, I think it will help you improve. Of course, it's not always easy, but it can help. Oh, Mar- I don't know how to say that name. Mauritane? Mauritane, was it? Hulnara, welcome. Thank you for the basketballs and roses from User. Thank you. I only know one language, really. I know some words from other languages, but I can only speak English. I can have a conversation in English only. I'm sorry. Hello, Odessa, Ukraine. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. I try to be good. Maximus. Oh, that looks interesting. The Tiny Diny. The Tiny Diny from Maximus. Thank you. And Dorina. Thank you for the roses, Dorina. Hi, Beef. I'm from the United States of America. I live in the state of Georgia, here in the USA. Hey, welcome, Brazil. Oh, thank you, NDMR. Hello, Colombia. Ethiopia, Amsterdam, welcome, Romania, Ukraine, Poland, Thailand, and Smile. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the roses. Thank you very much. Arshia with the soccer ball. All right. I don't know if I can play soccer very well, but I do like the soccer ball. Or football, as many people refer to. Most people in the world, right? Only here in America is it soccer, I think. Hilnara, thank you for the basketball. Thank you very much. And we'll think of some other information which someone has already mentioned before about the birthday. That's another piece of information, right? Helen, thank you for the roses, Helen. And Jitty from France, thank you very much for that. Welcome Pakistan too, welcome. Thank you very much. And many comments are going by so fast, I'm having difficulty following them all. Oh, do I speak Spanish? No, I'm not able to speak Spanish, unfortunately. Nice to meet you too. And Senegal, thank you so much. Oh, Commander, thank you for the roses. Wow, so lucky. Hello, Ecuador. Oh, Olevska asks, how old am I? Ooh, how old do you think I am? Welcome, Saudi Arabia. No, I do not speak Portuguese. I can only speak English. I don't know any Portuguese words. I know other language words, maybe, but not Portuguese. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we see Russia, Brazil, France, Guatemala, Colombia, Ukraine. Wow, so many. Oh, that went by too fast. You were asking if it's correct to pronounce something. And I just saw something about somebody fluent in English. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're looking for pronunciation of something that's not related to the lesson. That's okay. And yeah, you're right. Many people from Brazil on here today. That's for sure. Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about calling people names today. You can practice that on your own. So let's talk about other information. So somebody mentioned earlier birthday. Ah, those hats are fun. Very nice. So yeah, your date of birth or your birthday, of course, tells when you were born. That might be important for some information that you need to tell. And you might see it abbreviated as the letters DOB, or date of birth. DOB, date of birth. And you might be asked where you were born. You know, maybe if you are getting a visa, for example, you want to travel to another country, you know, where were you born, or your place of birth. Elsie, thank you for the roses. Place of birth would be POB. You might see just POB on the form. Place of birth, POB. So those would be some other pieces of information that might describe you. Hernandez, thank you very much for the love you. I love all of you for helping me today. Where am I from? I'm from America. I live in the United States. There you go. You're born in September and the place is a hospital. Yeah, usually they mean which city and country where you born in. But yeah, many of us born in a hospital, right? Are you married? Yeah, if you can see the picture of our TikTok channel, you'll see me and my wife together. When do you use a or an? That's a good question. If the next word starts with a vowel, A, E, I, O, U, usually, there are other rules, you would use an. Otherwise, you use a if it starts with a consonant. With B or C or D, for example. And we could talk about that another time too. Oh, that's a good question. I know schedule. That's how I say schedule. Of course, I understand. I think over in Britain maybe they say schedule, something like that. But I myself say schedule. Speak another language. I'm not here to talk in any other languages, really. I only know some words in other languages. I cannot have a conversation in another language with you. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. And British English versus American English there. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe some other countries that speak English have their own pronunciations too. That's a very good difference, isn't it? Yeah, have and has. It depends on which noun you're referring to usually. Oh, which state? I live in the state of Georgia. It's in the southeast of the USA. Can I say something in Spanish? I only know like some numbers. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. That's all I learned in school. Sorry, I didn't learn very much. I know very, very little. Oh, how often here? We're still deciding what to do, but I can tell you our plan for this week is another live tomorrow. On Friday, no live. Saturday and Sunday, we will do a live on the weekend. And we can tell you more at that time of what our plans are for the next week. But if you go ahead and follow us and subscribe if you'd like, then you'll be told when we go live. And then you'll know that we're live. But our plan is every time we go live so far at about 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Eastern time in the USA. That was 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. We've been live for 1 hour now. And I need some more tea. Excuse me. Yes, I know the country Georgia. Yeah, I need to make sure that people don't make the mistake of thinking I'm from the country Georgia. Of course, I'm from the state of Georgia in the United States of America. Right, that's a very good point. I shouldn't just say I'm from Georgia because people might not know which one, right? I have lived in Louisville, Kentucky for a year. Well, welcome. We're happy to have you here. I hope you're enjoying yourself. No, I don't speak Russian. Sorry. And let's see, what other information might we tell people about ourselves? We might be asked what our gender is. Welcome, Taiwan. Good to see you there. So usually we would tell people we're male or female. If you're not male or female, then you might just specify other if you have to write some information. So if you see the word gender, they're usually referring to male or female. or some other word for your gender. Good morning from Philippines, but from Thailand. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. Oh, thank you, Lena, for the roses. Thank you very much for that. Well, it's difficult to teach beginner level on the live, but we can teach more beginner level English. If we do lessons, we could try private lessons sometimes for that. It might be easier to do beginner in that way so we can communicate better. Thank you for the roses. Oh, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. There are many American English books you could find. You might try your bookstore. I don't have a recommendation, although you might learn some from the Oxford Picture Dictionary. Could be useful. If the book has English and your language in it, it can make it easier to learn some vocabulary that way. That would be a good way to help learn your vocabulary too. It's possible. We're talking about possibly giving lessons at some point too. Thank you, Emily, for the basketballs. Adeline, did I say that right? You asked me to pronounce your name. I think I may have said it. I didn't see all of it very clearly, so maybe I said it wrong. Adeline. Oh, welcome, Sakura from Japan. Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, my wife and I, we are a family. Hey, from New York, welcome, Cruz, and Germany. Good to see you. Thank you. Ah, hello, Paraguay. And Ashuik with the roses, thank you so much. And welcome, Italy. Welcome, Ghana. So talking more about personal information that you might need to talk about. Bravo, thank you for those roses. Thank you so much for that. Here in America, we have what's called a Social Security number. So if you want to work in America, usually you'll have a Social Security number, or sometimes just SSN. You might see they write it only SSN, which is Social Security Number. And it's a form of government ID that we could use. You might be asked for your government ID if you don't have a Social Security number in America. Of course, in another country, maybe you're just asked for some other form of government ID. But that will often be on the papers you have to write. Isn't that correct? And forget me from Thailand. And there's Senegal too. Thank you. Don't understand. Okay, Social Security number or government ID. You have a card for your country or your state or province. You might be asked to write the number. There's a number for your government ID or your Social Security number. I'm drinking green tea today. It has some honey and lemon in it too. Oh, welcome from China. Very nice to see you. Peru, welcome. Sometimes a company, if you want a job, they will ask for your government ID because they need to tell the government who you are, who is working for them. And often in America here, we use a social security number for that purpose as well. So your country might be different. Maybe they don't need to know your government ID or your ID card for a job. I don't know. Maybe it's different there. But here in America, most companies will need to know what your social security number is or the number on your government ID. Yeah, green tea. It's good for me in the afternoon. 10 p.m. in France. Oh, going to bed? Well, thank you for coming here today. I hope you have a good sleep. I see the question, where can I get it? Are you talking about a social security number or a government ID? Oh, yeah, you don't get the number when you're born. When you're young, I think I got mine when I was maybe about 12 or 13 years old. So it's something you ask the government for. You give them information about where you were born and when you were born and any other information your parents need to give them. And then you get your social security number with your name on it. Nice to meet you too. So all of this information, all of this personal information we're talking about might be needed for what's called a form. It's a paper. It's a paper where you write your information or type your information, maybe for a job, maybe for something from the government. But it would be called either a personal information form or a registration form, like for school. You often need to register for school, so you would use a registration form. Thank you, user, for the TikTok. Thank you very much. Hi, Taika. Agatha, thank you for the roses. Oh, I'm so happy if you're happy too. I think it's good to be happy together, don't you? Oh, thank you, Alan. Look at that hat. That's so nice. Thank you, PTA. Thank you for the crown. Master cut. Some roses. Thank you so much for that. Christianosa with the roses. Thank you so much for those. We appreciate that so much. We really do. And Opla, Olga. Wow, wow. This is great. I love it. Thank you. Oh, and you did a course from your company. That's good. Let's see, other things on the form. I want to talk briefly about the form a little bit. Oh, thank you for the ice cream. You might see some boxes, right? Like a check box. Do you understand what the checkbox might be on a form? Ooh, look at this crown. Checkbox, yeah. I'll give you an example. For example, maybe you're asked a question. Are you happy? And here's a checkbox for yes, a checkbox for no, and a checkbox for maybe. So you need to pick one. There you go. Oh, thank you for that. So this is what's called a check box. You'll see these often on the papers, won't you? I know I've seen so many in my life. So many check boxes. Thank you, Daniela, for the April. It is April, isn't it? Thank you very much. Angelus, thank you. And PTA, thank you for the tiny diny. PTA, thank you very much. Yeah, checkbox. These are check boxes. So you might need to put maybe a check mark in the checkbox. It's called a check mark. So I would look here and just go cha-ching, make a check in the checkbox. Oh, my cola, thank you for those roses. Thank you very much. Togra, thank you for the roses. Thank you. Yeah, check mark. Just cha-ching. There we go. You might also be asked to fill in the box or the circle. Fill in. What does that mean? Anybody know already? I'm sure somebody already knows what fill in means. Hey, Daniela, I'm from the United States of America. Yeah, you're right. It is to write something in a box. Yeah, that's kind of easy, isn't it? You see, it depends on what your level of English is, too. Some people are more beginner level, some people are middle, some people are more advanced. So we just try to practice a little bit of everything if we can. Yes, I would be teaching American English. So here are some examples for fill in the box or the circle. You might see a circle instead of a box. No, I'm not able to have a conversation in Spanish. I only know a few words. Sorry. So here's an example. If we have three check boxes, but you might be asked to fill in the box. I might fill in the no box. See, it's all one color inside the box. Or if they use circles, they say fill in the circle. Fill in, the same thing. Make sure it's all the same color inside the circle. So here I filled in the no box. And I filled in the 1,000 plus circle. Daniela, it's possible to teach English in private if you can follow us and you can send us a message. We'll be happy to talk to you about that. And we can decide if it's a good idea for us to teach with you. We'll have to make sure that we're able to do it okay so you can learn something. Thank you, Volva, for the roses. That's good advice, Danny. Yep, you are absolutely right. Practice makes perfect. As far as the level for conversation, oh, Anna Jealous. Thank you so much for those roses. We appreciate it. The level of English be good for conversation. You would have to decide if that's your level, how comfortable do you feel? Oh, good. I'm glad, Origin. Thank you. I'm glad you understand that. Araceli, thank you for the roses. Thank you very much. And Daniela, thank you, Daniela. Oh, weights. Oh, okay. I need to practice. I need to exercise with some weights, maybe. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Much love from Germany. We appreciate it. Thank you. Much love to you, too. Much love to everybody here. We're so happy that you're joining us for our live stream today. Amandor, thank you for the roses. Daniela, lightning, thank you. Okay, so you get feedback after the meetings. That can help you. And it can be difficult and take a long time. I understand. So just please keep practicing. Don't give up. Do not give up. Just keep trying. Will you be able to understand even if you don't understand now? It depends on how we communicate, maybe. If there's a way for us to translate, if necessary, together, then it might be easier. Oh, good. I hope I speak slowly enough for everybody. Oh, good. So you do understand. That's good. Oh, good. I'm glad you do understand. That is awesome. And if this is your first time visiting our live stream, welcome, welcome. We're happy to have you here. And if you like talking with us or typing your messages with us and listening to us, please follow us. So next time you'll be notified. TikTok will tell you when we go live again. All right. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's my pleasure, Marbell. Wendy, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Ali, for the roses. Thank you. Welcome, Ukraine. Which state am I from? I'm from the state of Georgia in the United States of America. No, I do not speak Spanish. I know a few words, but I cannot have a conversation, unfortunately. Yeah, I did say I was from Georgia, here in the United States of America. Georgia. It's in the southeast. See, we don't have our globe here, do we? Nope. That's okay. There are some words you don't understand, but my English is easy for you to understand. Well, good, Sakura. I'm glad. Yeah, that's right, Danny, Georgia. No problem. Hello, Lilia. Hello. Hello, NIT from Astana, Kazakhstan. Welcome, welcome. Milagro from Venezuela. Welcome. Yeah, Georgia is near Florida. It's to the north of Florida. It's on top, on top of Florida. Georgia on my mind. That's right. That's right. Georgia on my mind. Popular song. Oh, what day are the classes? We will do live stream tomorrow again. We'll be talking about these same things again. Personal information. Let's see, not on Friday this week, but we will have TikTok live Saturday and Sunday. Oh, welcome, On from Thailand. Welcome, Ali. Welcome, Italy. Very nice. And 1234 from Vietnam. Oh, good. Thank you. Edwig, good to see you again. I'm glad you can understand me okay. Oh, what time Saturday and Sunday? We will be doing our live streams at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time here in the USA. So I don't know what time that is for you, but 3 p.m. was 90 minutes ago or 1.5 hours ago here. So same time on tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. And if you're new, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Oh, from Ghana. Tabby from Ghana. Very nice. We might do private courses, we might. But follow us, and you can send a message to us, and we'll be happy to learn if it's possible for us to help teach you. Oh, it's my pleasure, Syracuse, or Syracusa. Okay, so it's 4:34 where you are. It looks like it's the same here. So 3 o'clock for you, it sounds like. All right, so we're in the same time zone, it sounds like. Teacher, what state are you from? You're now in Kansas? Oh, well, welcome. Oh, a long way from Ukraine. I'm in the state of Georgia. It's in the southeast of the USA. Okay, are you going, Danny? I hope you have a good time then. What time is it now here? Right now it's 4:30 p.m. Oh, see, it's 3:30 a.m. for Just Rule in Indonesia. 10 o'clock in some places in Europe. Very nice. (22:32) in Switzerland. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday at 3 p.m. You are right. That's correct. Yeah, we might go more. We try to go 2 hours if we have enough to talk about. This is our first time talking about this information, so it'll be different, but we can talk longer in the next time. Okay, good night, Switzerland. I hope you have a good evening then. No, we started 90 minutes ago, 1.5 hours ago. Oh, welcome, Syracuse. You are English teacher in primary school. That's so great to be able to teach children, isn't it? Oh, yeah, or, air, our, or. Those can sound very similar, can't they? Sounds good, Blandon. We hope to see you here also. Thomas from Germany, welcome. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be talking about the same thing, personal information. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're going to talk about idioms and phrases, special phrases in English that maybe sound strange if you translate them to your language, but they have a special meaning in English. So that's our current plan. So if you can't come back tomorrow, please try to come here Saturday and Sunday for a new lesson. Okay, Adrienne, we're so happy to have you here. I hope it's not your last time, too. That would be great to have you here again. Goran from Kurdistan, thank you. Julia from Ukraine, welcome. Books that are good for children. Oh, yeah, I would have to go look to make sure on those. But you could check your library or go to a bookstore and maybe find some better suggestions there. Or look online. You can ask anything online, can't you? And see what the answer is. Maybe there are some good suggestions there. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe we can talk about something else while we're still alive here. Thank you, Hulnara, for the basketballs. Thank you so much. Maybe we can try to talk about some descriptions like we talked about last week, but let's make a game. Let's make a game of it. Like, if you can think of something, how would you describe it to us? Make a short description of something, but don't tell us what it is, and see if we can guess what you're talking about. Guess what you are describing in English. It's a good practice to describe things if you don't know the name of something. Thank you, Hulnar, for the basketballs. This is great. We do have a goal of basketballs, over 1,000, I think, but we're so happy to get them from you. Thank you very much. Maybe we can talk about tenses in English. If you have a specific question about the tenses, we could talk about that. But if you have a description you would like to type, describe something and see if we can guess. See if we can guess what you are talking about. Oh, here's one. It's fast. I can pick up people. It's heavy, and there are millions of it, maybe. Oh. Fast. I don't know. Is that a car? Yeah, Ellie says maybe it's a car. Oh, good job, Ellie. Yeah, you did get it. And it could be a fire truck. We would call it a fire truck, I think. But yeah, fire bus. I understand what you mean, I think. Anybody else have a description they would like to try? Oh, to improve your listening skill. I would recommend or suggest watch a TV show in English or a movie in English that you like and put the words at the bottom. Use the subtitles. And then listen to the English. See if you understand what it is, and then maybe stop it and see if you did understand what it really said. Of course, you could turn the subtitles off and listen. See if you understand, and then go back and then play it with the subtitles to see if you did understand. And maybe it will help you also find where you might have some trouble understanding certain words or certain phrases, perhaps. Thank you, Becca. Hope you have a great evening there. Oh, and Manusha learns a little English from watching WWE. Well, that sounds like an interesting way to learn English for sure. And how can you improve your speaking? You can do the same thing by watching or listening to English TV shows or movies, and then try to say what you hear and see if it sounds similar. You could record yourself, right? You could use your phone and say something and save it, save the recording, and then listen to yourself. And just keep practicing. Listen to something on the TV or the movie, try to say it, say what you hear, and then just keep practicing. Eventually, or soon, with some practice, you can say it the same way that you hear it. That might be one way to try. Yeah, pretending to be parrots. Exactly. That's what you have to do. And that's right, Danny. Practice makes perfect. You just have to keep practicing. Oh, it's my pleasure. No problem, Manusia. Listen, speech, and learning. Good, Danny. What is a native speaker thinking when you meet with someone who speaks English badly? Well, I can only speak for myself. If I'm talking with someone in English and I understand their English is not very good, that's okay. Usually I can understand the meaning if we talk a little bit about whatever you're talking about. And I'm happy to be patient and listen and understand what you mean. I don't know, what other people do if they talk to somebody whose English is not so good. But let me tell you, I'll tell you right now, whatever your native language is, you're speaking English much better then I can speak your native language. So you are already great. You're already great because your English is much better than my speaking your language. So thank you for trying, and please keep trying. Edwig says, I need to improve conjugation. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember in school, conjugating verbs was, that was difficult even for us, learning those. And that just takes a lot of practice too. I'm not sure I understand your question, Danny. I see you say, what significance meaning? And maybe I missed something else that was sent. I missed a message somewhere. Oh, good night, Rucksack. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good time. Have a good evening yourself. Grammar, well, okay, yeah. Manuska asks if learning grammar is important in English. It is important for having a clear meaning, but if your grammar is not perfect or not very good even, we can usually understand the meaning, even if the grammar is not correct. So please just keep practicing. And if you ask someone, is my grammar correct? They'll be happy to help you and tell you what they think is the right grammar. So go ahead and say what you want to say. And if you want to get better and think maybe you had a mistake when you said it, go ahead and ask us. We'll be happy to tell you if we think you made a mistake and how to fix it. So no problem. But we can usually understand you even if the grammar is not the best. That's right. It's important to communicate. Is it of something good or is it not so good? Maybe that question wasn't for me. I'm not sure. Yeah, the more you practice, the better. That's right, Syracuse. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, Maddie Ann, thank you. Thank you, Maddie Ansell, sending roses. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that very much. And let's see. All right, going to sleep. All right, Ellie. Well, I hope you have a good sleep. Good night to you. I hope to see you again. Oh, Phil Steven, thank you very much for the roses. Phil Stevenson. Joining from Lebanon. Welcome, Fatima from Lebanon. We've been doing personal information for the last 1 hour and 45 minutes, and we're almost finished here, it looks like. But if you follow us, you can know when we go live again next time. We'll be happy to send you the message when we do, and please subscribe to us as well. That's okay, Fatima. We started, over 1 hour ago, 1 hour and 45 minutes, but we will start at the same time tomorrow. So if you have free time, please join us then. That would be great. Yeah, speaking in a community or in a group would be a good way to help improve the English. Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much. Did anybody else have a description they wanted to send? We can guess what you're talking about. Try to describe something. Oh, well, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate the comment. Oh, Apart's Miami. I live in the United States of America, in the state of Georgia. Oh, from Malaysia. Manis from Malaysia, welcome. Happy to see you. Welcome, welcome. I don't really use Telegram, sorry. Oh, in your school, yeah, if you know English, that's good, but it's better to speak with native speakers. You're right. All right, well, let's do a little bit of review what we did today. And for those of you who are later coming to the live, you'll see what we're going over. And we'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, so don't worry. We'll be able to talk about these things some more. Oh, and you've been wanting to improve your English for a long time, and glad you're here. And we're glad you're here too. We do have a YouTube channel. Yes, we do. You can look for Legend CLS on YouTube. You should find the channel there. But we've been talking about personal information today. We talked a little bit about how many ways we can tell someone our name. And who can remember the different ways that we can tell someone our name? Thank you for the follows too. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, next time we go live, you'll know when we do, and you can come and see us then. So how many ways can you tell someone your name? For example, one way we do that is to type your name. What were some of the other ways you remember? I live in the United States of America, in the state of Georgia, user 3629. Welcome, Angelica. That's a good suggestion, Hilo. If you want to develop your language skills, you can join international groups too. So you can type your name like on computer or on your phone, right? You can print your name using a pen or pencil. Example, I could write my name Legend. So I could print or write my name. Oh, the word Sakura, the name Sakura means cherry blossom. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. That's right, Danny. And you can spell your name. For example, Legend. Legend. Oh, I understand, Hilo. Yeah, need to practice for sure. If you don't have enough good teachers in your country, it could be difficult. There we go. There's a good spelling. Or, of course, we can just say our name. Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course. if it's like a Chinese or some Asian languages, don't often use letters, right? So spelling it that way, unless you've made an English name or made it an English name somehow. Oh, nice to meet you, Chang. Welcome, Alina. Good to see you. And at the end of the lesson, we talked about forms, like information forms, personal information forms, or registration forms. We often need to sign your name, and it may not look like the letters, signing the name like this usually doesn't look like this. It looks more like this, right? So sign your name. It's like drawing a picture sometimes. Just to write your name like that. And that's called a signature. 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 Hello, Jamal from Sweden. Welcome, welcome. So I think my signature is messy. What about your signature? Do you have a good signature? Is it easy to read, or is it like me, a little bit hard to read? Oh, my name is Legend. It's part of the name, Legend. Legend. Okay, and see, it's different. Some signatures are easy to read, some are not very easy to read. But it's part of who we are and how we share our information. Uh, Minutia, I don't know. If that's how you write your signature, it's something you can't type. Your signature is not really something you can type. It's usually something you write. You write. The most difficult words in English, that's a good question. And I think it depends on you. Which words do you think are most difficult? My signature is mechanic. Okay? And speaking of our names, we talked a little bit about parts of the name. Does anybody remember what those parts are? What are the parts of a name? Yeah, parts of the name. Three different parts of the name. Very good, user. Usually, I mean, in some cultures, right? Certainly in English, usually we have three parts of a name. For example, the first name, that should be a big clue. Yes, last name is another one. In English names, of course, the last name is the family name. And do you remember a middle name? But not everybody has a middle name. And we talked about, yeah, that's right, middle name. For example, yeah, I had an example here. There we go. For example, Bill Henry Smith. Bill is the first name. Henry is the middle name. And Smith is the last name or family name. Right, some cultures, like you're saying, Angelica, don't have a middle name. So you don't need to say anything if somebody asks for your middle name. Yeah, so this is an example of one possible English name anyways. And Japanese people don't have middle names. Ah, and you don't have one either, Hilo. Yeah, see, it's so interesting to learn about different cultures. All right. Well, I think we're going to need to finish here. Oh, Danny, you had a question. Maybe I missed your question. Okay, is this correct? Well, we can call ourselves many things, right? That's right, Edwig. We don't have to use normal names. I've seen English names that are often very strange, but that's what you want to call yourself. That's what you use. And I respect that. Oh, okay, your middle name is Dan or Danny. Well, thank you all very much for joining us today in our live stream. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow. We'll practice this personal information lesson again tomorrow. But certainly be here Saturday and Sunday when we talk about idioms and phrases in English. Some of these will be really strange, I think, but maybe you'll learn a little bit about some ways to say some things. And we can learn from each other too, because maybe you can share us some interesting idioms and phrases from your own language. You're right, Edwig. It does have that meaning as well. We will start tomorrow at 3 p.m., 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time in the USA. Same time as New York City time, 3 p.m. Thank you all very, very much for being here with us. And if you're not following us, please follow us. Then you'll get told by TikTok tomorrow what time we go live. Should be in about 22 hours. We will go live again in 22 hours. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you happen to be. Bye-bye.